In January, we did my annual 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance program where we looked at one thing you could do each day. Well, we're back with the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. In the chaotic world of 2025 and beyond, compliance will become even more important, and you staying on top of your game will help your company move forward. Now, a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
Today on the Compliance Tip of the Day, we look at how you can leverage GenAI to revolutionize your cultural assessment and ethical oversight. This is an area that certainly would lend itself to a GenAI tool. And some of the key lessons are that by utilizing GenAI, you can leverage continuous data-driven insights for your overall culture. It helps fosters a culture of transparency and trust throughout your organization. By integrating GenAI with the human expertise or the human in the loop, it is a way to utilize both the tool of AI and the human element to ensure that decisions are data-informed and contextually grounded. Obviously, AI is going to empower, not replace critical thinking and ethical judgment. You can prioritize data quality and integration because, of course, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, but investing in quality data means working closely with IT and data management teams. Act on insights with strategic interventions. Data-driven insights are only as valuable as the actions they inspire. For compliance professionals, the final and arguably most critical lesson is to ensure that every insight gleaned from GenAI-driven behavioral analytics translates into a strategic, timely intervention. The goal is not simply to monitor culture, but to actively shape it and improve it on a go-forward basis. These strategies, or rather in doing so, the compliance function becomes a true strategic partner that drives sustainable and long-term trust within your organization. So what are today's three key takeaways? Well, number one, AI-driven behavioral analytics is not merely a technological upgrade. Rather, it is a paradigm shift for compliance professionals going forward. Two, by leveraging continuous insights, fostering transparency, and integrating human expertise, compliance can transform their roles from reactive enforcers to strategic partners in building an ethical, resilient culture. And three, GenAI can empower organizations to stay ahead of emerging risks and cultivate a culture that truly embodies your compliance and ethical experience going forward. So this is going to be a tool that I think will be very valuable for the compliance professional and something that you can use as a strategic tool for both business operations, culture, integrity, and your overall climate of your company going forward. I hope you've enjoyed this week on AI Innovation for Compliance. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The compliance tip of the day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional material.